A new report is shedding light on an unfair and illegal business practice called AdShielding, which Facebook has been taking part in. One America's Jack Posobiec spoke with social media entrepreneur Jason Fick to learn more.
Very excited to welcome here in studio for the first time to One America News, Jason Fick, social media entrepreneur. Now, Jason, the last time we spoke, you had just filed a major unfair competition lawsuit against Facebook. Now, news has broken that the federal government is looking into Facebook for just the same thing.
We've been looking at the unfair competition for a long time now. I've actually been in this for almost 2 years. We've been working on it. We filed about a year ago. And most everyone is looking at this from a free speech aspect. This giant company has come in and decided what stays, what goes. But what most people don't realize is that they are already breaking existing laws. The unfair competition is to say, to give you an example, is if you were to put up a store across the street from another store selling the same sort of things, you're allowed to compete with them in a capitalist system, absolutely. But you're not allowed to go over there stopping them and preventing them from making their business operate. That's illegal.
Of course.
And essentially what we have is Facebook is coming in there saying, well, if we get advertising money from a company, so this is economic, and we're going to help them out a little bit more. They're going to get something, for example, like an AdShield. Most people don't even know that an AdShield exists.
What is an AdShield?
AdShields are interesting because if a company comes in and pays more money in advertising, like say Coca-Cola or something like that, they post something that violates the community standards, which of course they're so vague and ambiguous, everything violates the community standards. They will not get a ban. And the reason being is because they have AdShields. So what happens is they have to go up to higher reviews and so forth, and essentially the rules don't apply quite the same way. And what that means is that Facebook is essentially taking money as protection against Facebook. You know who else did that?
I seem to remember a group called the Mafia used to do rackets like that.
Exactly. That's essentially the plan that Facebook came up with, is that they started to realize that some companies were just not of value to them. They were, quote, low quality. And they've said this publicly. They went after these quality issues and these these value issues, and they started pushing companies out. They started lighting them on fire and blocking their driveways.
Now, how is the FTC's action parallel with and supporting of your lawsuit that's already been on the books?
Fighting a First Amendment argument is very difficult because of the CDA Section 230 C2A. It pretty well insulates them to be able to take down content that they find objectionable. For the longest time,
based on their own standards.
Exactly. And what are those standards? The question is it being done in good faith? Because there is merit to those words, good faith. We don't believe that they're doing it in good faith. The idea now is that, okay, if you can't go down that road, well, look at it economically. If one company is not following the ideology that you're following, that you're interested in, and they just want to push it out, and they go, oh, okay, well, we're going to selectively enforce our rules on you. And they hammer that company until they're basically out.
Well, Jason Fick, thank you so much for coming on with us. Give us this update, and I wish you best of luck.
Thank you, Jack.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.